yourself, try to listen. It's not about the laundry. It's about her wanting you to help her, to take care of her. And it's not about putting you in a child perspective. It's about him wanting to help you and protect you. And if you remember that, maybe you don't have to fight so hard.
Right.
Well,
right.
You know, see, here's what I'm seeing. When you get to arguing, you have to remember the stuff you say you can't take back. The I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. You can't say evil or mean-spirited things to the person that you're trying to make it to the tape with.
I agree with you, and that would be something I was going to say. The words are weapons, and they really damage a relationship. So that has to stop in your relationship. I mean, immediately. Go to your corners and think before anything comes out of your mouth. I agree 100%. And I think there's a lot of passive-aggressive communication going on here. And what it is that you're actually feeling angry and hurt, but you don't acknowledge it, sometimes even to yourself, but you behave it. And then your significant other feels the impact of it. So, for instance, you know she really wants you to help with laundry, but you refuse to do it. That's a passive-aggressive act. And I'm going to say, even leaving your lights on all the time, it's sort of happening subconsciously, but that's sort of a dig against him because you know how badly he'd like you not to. So if you pay attention to those kinds of behaviors as well, you'll do so much better in this relationship.
Yeah. And then, too, you know what I see, too? You argue to win the argument. You don't argue to settle it. You're just in it for the win. Now, on you, Larry, see, this is where you got to learn this rule about being married. Here's the number one rule of being married. You can be happy or you can be right. That's the rule. Now, you can do this any way you want to, Larry. But I'm just telling you, as a man who's a lot older than you, a lot more experience at this, man, you've got to find a way to diffuse it quickly. A lot of times we put the wellness of the relationship, the onus is put on the woman all the time. You got to take better care of your man, cook for your man, clean for your man. No. At the end of the day, let me tell you about your part right here. You got to learn how to take the wick out the stick of dynamite and put it out, or else it's going to blow up in your hands all day. You as a guy, you got to say, okay, hold up, baby. Baby, hold on. What do you really want me to do? Okay, I'll do it, but I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing right quick, and then I'll do it. That shuts it down. You don't tell me when the fold closed. And then your crazy self just fired up what you got. I can't stand your mama. What do the man mama got to do with it? That ain't your real daddy. What the hell do you mean that ain't my daddy? Would you like to say something to him?
Well, yeah, I think that if you really listen to the things that Steve has told you, that I've told you, and really remember how much you love each other, then I really think that this could work out and your fights don't have to get as big as they've gotten.
And the key to every man listening and looking at me at home, you cannot win the argument.